Daniel felt tired in a way that sleep could not fix. Every morning the alarm rang and he pressed snooze. 5 minutes became 10, 10 became 20, and every day started with the same thought. Not today, I'll start tomorrow. Tomorrow, that word followed him everywhere. Tomorrow he would exercise. Tomorrow he would work on his dreams. Tomorrow he would change his life. But tomorrow never came. Years passed quietly, without noise, without warning, until one day Daniel woke up, looked at himself in the mirror, and felt something heavy in his chest. He was 36 years old, and he felt like he had wasted his time. Not completely. He had a job. He paid his bills. He survived. But deep inside, he knew something was missing. When he was younger, he had dreams. Big ones. He wanted to create music. He wanted to feel alive. He wanted to wake up excited about life. Now, he just felt stuck. One rainy morning, Daniel missed his bus to work. The doors closed right in front of him, and the bus drove away. He sighed and looked down at the ground. "Of course," he whispered, "just like everything else. You talk like a man who believes his life is already finished." Daniel looked up. An old man was sitting at the bus stop beside him. He was holding a small pocket watch and looking at it very carefully. Daniel gave a small smile. "Some days it feels that way." The old man nodded slowly. "If you had more time, what would you do?" Daniel laughed quietly. "Everything. I would start over. I would try again. I would follow my dreams." The old man closed the watch. "Then maybe," he said softly, "you need time to stop." And suddenly, everything froze. The rain stopped in the air. Cars stopped moving. People stopped walking. The world became completely silent. Daniel's heart started racing. "What is happening?" "You said you needed time," the old man replied calmly. "So now you have it." Daniel walked into the street, shaking. The raindrops were floating around him like tiny stars. He reached out and touched one. It did not fall. Tears filled his eyes. "For years," the old man said gently, "you believed you were late. But you were never late. You were only afraid." Those words hit Daniel like lightning. Afraid. Yes, afraid to fail. Afraid to look foolish. Afraid to try and discover he was not good enough. So he waited and waited and waited. Until waiting became his life, they walked through the frozen city together. "Look at these people," the old man said. "Every one of them thinks they don't have enough time. But time is not what they are missing." "Then what are they missing?" Daniel asked quietly. "Courage," the old man answered. "The courage to begin before they feel ready." They stopped in front of Daniel's office building. Inside, his coworkers were frozen, staring at screens, drinking coffee, looking tired. Daniel felt something break inside him. "I don't want this life," he whispered. "Then why are you living it?" the old man asked. Daniel had no answer because the truth was painful. He had chosen comfort over dreams, safety over passion, fear over possibility. "What should I do?" Daniel asked, his voice shaking. The old man handed him the pocket watch. "The world will start again when you decide," he said. "When I decide who you are." Daniel looked at the watch. The hands were not moving. For the first time in his life, there was no pressure, no deadlines, no expectations. Only one question. What kind of life do I want? He started walking. He walked past his office, past the streets he always followed, past the version of himself he had become. Eventually, he stopped in front of a small music shop. And suddenly, memories came back. A younger Daniel, playing guitar at night, writing songs, dreaming about the future, feeling hope. His hands started shaking. He walked inside. Guitars covered the walls. He picked one up. His fingers touched the strings, and he played a chord. The sound was not perfect, but it was real. And something inside him exploded. Emotion, regret, hope, life. Tears ran down his face as he realized the truth. He had not run out of time. He had run out of belief in himself. "I'm ready," he said out loud. The old man appeared beside him again. "Ready for what?" "To start," Daniel said, crying and smiling at the same time. The old man nodded. "Good, because time was never your enemy." He closed the watch. Tick, the world came back to life. Rain fell, cars moved, voices returned. But Daniel was not the same person anymore. The next morning, he woke up early. He practiced guitar. A week later, he performed in front of strangers. A month later, he left his job and found part-time work. A year later, he was not famous. but he was proud. He was alive. And for the first time in years, he was happy. One night after a performance, a young woman came to him. "I wish I had your courage," she said. Daniel smiled softly. "I was not courageous," he said. "I was just tired of living with regret." She asked, "What if I fail?" Daniel answered, "Then you will learn. And learning means you are moving forward. The only real failure is never trying." That night, Daniel looked at his phone to check the time. For a moment, he thought the numbers stopped again. But then they continued, and he smiled. Because now he understood, life does not change when time changes. Life changes when you decide to change. And maybe you are waiting right now, waiting for the perfect moment, waiting for confidence, waiting for a sign. So, listen carefully. This is your sign. You are not too old, you are not too late, you are not behind everyone else. You are simply one decision away from a different life. One decision, one beginning, one brave step. And if this story touched your heart, don't ignore that feeling. Maybe it is telling you something. Maybe it is time. Thank you for watching. If this message meant something to you, please like the video and subscribe to the channel so more people can hear stories like this. And remember, your life is not over. Your story is just beginning.